So you were cheating?
Sad to say, yes.
Well, wait, sad to say, but I mean, like, so what was it do you think that caused you to cheat?
Him working a lot and him just always just gone. But which any woman should want a man that just works damn near.
I was about to say, that's like a catch-22. It's like, because it's like women want guys that's going to pay the bills and take care of things.
He definitely was one of those. And it was the small things that I let tarnish our relationship.
Small things like what? As far as the cheating and stuff goes, just give me one story, one tale of what that looked like. Like, so, you know, give guys an insight into how ladies go about cheating and what actually happens.
Okay, so
what's up, YouTube? So guys, we got two major initiatives coming up. The first one is ATV Von's baby shower for his twins, where we're going to be getting items off of an Amazon wish list, as well as raising general funds for emergency housing for Von and his twins. The baby shower is going to be Friday, November 8th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. Next up is going to be Adopt a Kid from Atlanta Street Interviews, where we're going to pair a viewer and a child from the platform, and the viewer is going to get a couple of items on that child's Christmas list. We're going to put a couple smiles on these kids' faces for Christmas. So turn your notifications on and stay tapped in. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. All right, so are you homeless?
I am.
Okay, and so how old are you?
I'm 36 years
36? You back up one more time, I'm gonna get you. You hear me? All right, 36. And so how long have you been in this situation?
Almost going over like 6 or 7 years or so.
6,
but right
7 years.
now I'm trying to get myself together. I'm in a rehab program in Sandy Spring, Georgia. It's actually called Mary House.
Oh, you don't have to say exactly where. You don't have to say exactly where. Because we don't want people to, they might, you know what I'm saying? You never know how far these videos might go, right? Okay. So, but you're in recovery right now, so that's excellent. Yeah, I see somebody just offered you something. You said, no, I'm clean, so congrats, all right?
Okay.
All right. And so 6, 7 years. So what was it that happened 6, 7 years ago that caused you to become homeless, you know, in this situation?
Well, I had experience with myself with experience smoking crack cocaine.
Okay.
And I smoked that, for almost over 5 years. I weaned myself from smoking and then started doing needles.
You say needles?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like dog heroin?
No, actually it was shooting meth.
Okay, meth. Okay. Okay, and so, go ahead. All right, so do me a favor. We're going to do this because this ain't going to work. This ain't going to just turn around because, you're like, she's going to mess it up. Like, we're not going to do that. Okay. All right, and I didn't necessarily ask to be recorded, but it's all good. You good. Okay, cool. All right, cool beans. All right, you can record me if you want. It's no biggie. I was just messing. Yeah, it's no worries. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Okay. So that's your friend back there. We love our friends, all right, but we don't want to distract the video. Okay. So, all right, 36. And so that happened about 6 or so years ago.
Yeah.
And so how long was you doing the ice before you decided, you know what, I need to get myself together?
For almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So going into, for to make it 7 years, it was like, I was shooting for almost like 2.5 years. I just recently in beginning of June, decided that it was enough, and then I wanted better for me and myself, for me and my children.
What was it, do you think, that triggered you to make that decision?
Just trying different things. I wasn't there.
Like, was there anything in particular that happened that made you say, you know what, I'm through with this? Like, was there any particular incident or something like that?
Yeah, actually, like, what weaned me out for smoking crack cocaine is like didn't like the paranoia feeling. I didn't like the feeling of it. It wasn't like it was fun anymore. Not what you're saying that it was fun shooting ice or whatever, because that was just a whole nother roller coaster ride. But from when I started ice, I seen that I had more willpower over that than versus me smoking crack cocaine.
Is that right?
Yes.
Huh. So inadvertently, do you think that by starting the ice, that helped you to kind of get to this position that you're at?
It did.
That's so crazy, because we have a popular interview on this channel named Chris. And he just recently went from crack to ice. And so it's possible that he may then follow the same type of route you followed.
Right.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Did you say you have kids? How many?
I have 9.
Not 9?
Yes.
Be fruitful and multiply. I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
Same dad or different dads?
Different fathers.
Okay.
Definitely different fathers.
How many?
5.
5? Okay. And so how old is the oldest? How young is the youngest?
My oldest is 13. My youngest is 7 months.
7. Oh, wow. Let's see that. So you had that, I guess, while you were still going through your addiction?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I could see 4 of my kids while in my addiction.
4 of them?
Yes.
Okay. Was that 4 different guys as well?
Yes.
Okay, so the first 5 were with one guy.
First 3 was with one guy, then it was 2 by one guy.
Okay, so are there actually 6 then, dads?
Well, yeah, you could say 6.
6. Okay, because I mean, it sounds like you was in a relationship with the guy that you had around 23 or so, 22, 23. You was in a relationship with the guy. How long did that relationship last? Because y'all had 3 kids out of that situation?
Almost 4 years.
4 years? So you're just popping out kids the whole time almost. What was it that made that relationship dissolve?
Trust issues.
On whose side?
I would have to definitely say mine.
Meaning that you couldn't trust him or he couldn't trust you?
I broke the trust in a relationship.
So you were cheating?
Sad to say, yes.
Well, wait, sad to say, but I mean, like, so what was it do you think that caused you to cheat?
Him working a lot and him just always just gone. But which any woman should want a man that just works damn near.
I was about to say, that's like a catch-22. It's like, because it's like women want guys that's going to pay the bills and take care of things.
He definitely was one of those. And it was the small things that I let tarnish our relationship.
Small things like what?
Me allowing different guys to buy my drinks and put gas in our car.
Put gas in your car? Okay. Listen, financial things be tough. Especially, was he around the same age as you?
No.
He was older?
Yes.
How much older?
Almost like 10 years.
10 years? Okay, so,
Yeah. And he recently just passed.
He just passed?
Yes, he did. He actually was just in a car accident with my children in there. Almost less than about 2 weeks ago. I had to go back home for a family emergency because I got a call at 1 something in the morning that he was drunk driving with my kids in the car and that he lost control of the car and that he was ejected out of the car. But God allowed my children to live.
Oh,
he protected
goodness.
them babies.
Man.
I mean, my babies walked away with no scratch, minor scratch and bruises. For that type of blessing to happen, there was nobody but God. And I give all glory, praise, and honor to him on that behalf for that,
That's very, my condolences about the father of your child, but man, that's amazing that happened to him, but then none of your kids got even like anything major happen.
It was 3 of my kids, my 3 oldest ones, and 1 of his sons by another woman, but all 4 of those kids walked away with minor scratch and bruises, and 3 of them walked away with no scratch, no bruises. And for that to happen, that we don't serve nothing but a mighty God, a powerful God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So because that means that he was having custody of the kids, right?
Yes.
So who has custody of those kids now that he passed?
My aunt does.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask because I'm curious, right? As far as the cheating and stuff goes, just give me one story, one tale of what that looked like. Like, so, give guys an insight into how ladies go about cheating and what actually happens.
Okay, so we had this club nearby apartment complex. And so I would say, okay, hey, I'm figuring to go out with my sisters. And I will go. But I also will meet someone there. And from there, we would club, have a few drinks. And I would go back to his apartment. And be deceitful.
Get smashed down, get them cheeks clapped up. So I'm gonna ask, right?
Right.
Was your husband, was the father of your kids, was your guy, was he sexually better than the side guys, or were the side guys knocking it down better?
It really wasn't. I ruined my family.
So the side D wasn't even that good?
No, it was definitely not worth it because, any woman that just steps outside they fucking home or anything, let that shit be more than what you already having now.
So it wasn't even more?
No, it wasn't even more. So it was definitely
So what do you think made you decide to do it?
I don't fucking know. It's just stupid. Just dumb. Did
he find out about you cheating?
His speculations came in when he just noticing that our car stayed on full. It wasn't everything.
That your car stayed full?
Yeah.
The gas tank was always full?
No, his, you know what I'm saying? It was his car. And so it was his truck. And so he noticed like he wasn't the one.
You had other guys always filling up his truck?
Right, yeah. They wasn't never in the car, you know.
How did they convince you to do that in the first place?
What you mean? Pull up at the gas station?
No, well, what I mean is eventually though, like, okay, they filled up your gas tank. That don't mean that you got to sleep with them, right?
No.
How would they convince you, or how would they get you to do that?
Because I was into him.
Okay, because you were just into, and was this one particular side dude, or was it multiple sides?
One.
Okay, you was about to say multiple.
No.
Okay, just one. Okay, so he kind of had got in your head. Did you mess with him afterwards?
To be honest, yes, I did. Actually, like years down the line, after that relationship tarnished with Antonio, he ended up, the guy who I was side sipping with, he ended up really going to prison. He got out of prison, and he got out. We linked up. We actually got a 7-year-old together.
Okay, so y'all like was in a relationship and had a kid together.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did that one not work out?
I mean, because that was when I first started into my addiction 7 years ago, and I ruined it. He tried. He did.
What do you think was it that triggered you to get into the addiction?
Me really was trying to do something for him not to detect, because I used to just do cocaine, and I used to just work. I really wasn't never into no heavy drugs, and so I sort of got tired of him like wanting to. I guess when I did do my cocaine, him asking me about it or noticing I was smoking too many cigarettes. So I said in my mind one day, I was like, well, I want to try something he maybe couldn't detect. So my crazy ass came up with this logical fucking thought that I was going to go to someone's house and try something that I thought he wasn't going to detect. I tried it. At first I wasn't like, the smoke wasn't bothering me. So I was just like, okay, then this ain't so bad. So at first few times it wasn't getting to me. Then so like now I wanted to leave my job to go get high from a job. Now I'm even making children.
Just crept in just like that.
And I went down here from there.
Ooh. Real quick though, I do want to just start from the beginning real quick. Where you from?
I'm from Augusta, Georgia.
You from Augusta? Hey man, shout out that Augusta, man. Shout it out, man. All day long. Shout out Richmond County, man. All right, and so growing up in Augusta, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
My mom.
Mom, and so was he like active and present, or kind of not so much?
He was in and out.
In and out, okay. Hey, little Dave, man, appreciate the love, man. You see that? Look, let me tell you something. One hater and then one supporter, man. That's how we rock out here, man. That's how we rock out here, man.
That's not enough money, brother. I shit that every day.
Look, it's 5 points, man. It's 5 points for you. All right. All right. So, okay. So growing up in Augusta, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yes, I did. I had a great childhood. We did normal girl things. We stayed
like all the cheerleading and kind of all that type of stuff?
All of them good girls, dance teams.
You ended up like going to high school, stuff like that?
Yeah.
I graduated.
High school basketball. I didn't graduate. I went to Job Corps. I did not take
So let's start there real quick. Let's start there.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the highest grade that you went to in high school?
10th.
10th? And so what made you decide to drop out of high school and eventually you went to Job Corps?
Because I kept leaving school smoking reefer, and then they sort of like, well, you can get into sports or we're not going to be able to keep you in school. So I tried to play basketball.
You was probably so talented, wasn't you?
It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and so because that's important. I have girls that are that age. I have daughters that are that age. And so you say basically smoking weed, and then eventually it just got to the point where you was like, all right, well.
And so my mom was like, well, you can go have a chance to either go to Job Corps. So I went to Albany Job Corps, Turnup Job Corps. Is it Turnup?
What do you think it was that triggered you to start smoking weed, though?
I don't know. Just hanging with the wrong crowd.
Hanging with the wrong folks?
Yeah.
Did anything like traumatic ever happen to you when you was younger?
No.
No? Okay. All right. All right, well, listen, like I say, Miss, we really appreciate you, okay? So, I mean, real quick, though. So, at this point, you've been, you kind of got into this stuff in June, the program and everything else. What are we doing to get ourselves out of this situation and back to stability?
Right. Okay, so right now, I just dropped down to IOP, which meaning I am in intensive outpatient programming.
Okay.
And so that meaning like I can look for a job now. So I'm actually out on a job search.
Okay.
And so here I am in downtown Atlanta, and actually I'm gonna go stop by a few staffing places and help to find me some type of employment.
Real quick, if there's any 13 to 16-year-old girls out there that may be thinking about, smoking weed or dropping out of high school or doing this or doing that or anything else, right? What advice do you have for them?
I would definitely say it's not worth it. Stay in school, stay encouraged, keep yourself productive. Find anything positively to do. I mean, it's a lot of good things that you can possibly get into. Whatever you may be, whatever you are entertained or you like doing, I would definitely say keep yourself occupied with being positive. Surround yourself with positive people. Not hang around people that is not doing well or do anything positively that you're possibly thinking about doing.
Okay.
So,
all right, well, listen, Miss.
Things matter.
I'm telling you, 100%. Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
No.
No?
I'm fine.
None?
None.
All right. Well, listen, Miss, like I say, we really appreciate you. Definitely wishing them for the best, all right?
Okay.
You make sure you have a good one, sweetie.